In this video, we're going to think about some examples related to the pre-contemplative and contemplative stages of the cycle of change and how we can use the model when supporting people who have multiple complex needs. It is at these stages of the cycle of change where people can be put off accessing services in the future if they are not supported appropriately. This can often be a time to offer flexibility in your approach. We need to consider what barriers there might be to someone accessing services. What does the person need in their life, and concentrate on these areas of support. It is crucial to build a trusting relationship at this stage. This will enable you as the worker to challenge a person's belief systems to allow thinking about change to take place. Workers can begin to weigh up the pros and cons of change with the person. This will enable you as the worker to challenge belief systems to allow thinking about change to take place. With the person, we can do the following. Explore ambivalence and alternatives. Identify reasons for change and risks of not changing. And increase the person's confidence in their ability to change. Here is a simple worksheet that can be used to facilitate these conversations with people. Our experience at Fulfilling Lives when using this worksheet is that people often find little or nothing to put in box number 4. Please take a moment to review the worksheet in your own time. This worksheet can be a useful tool to work through with a person who is considering the pros and cons of change. To help support people with multiple complex needs who are in the pre-contemplative or contemplative stages of the cycle of change, we can also use 2 motivational interviewing techniques called managing discord and partnership and empowerment. Firstly, managing discord. When working with someone towards changes in behaviour, you may experience something called discord. What is discord? Discord is a lack of harmony between the individual and the worker. Why does discord occur? Often when a worker attempts to move an individual towards change too quickly, the worker can adopt an authoritative or coercive style of communicating, consciously or subconsciously. If the person is ambivalent to change, this approach will likely be met with resistance. Some signs to recognise when there is discord in the relationship. Interrupting or arguing with the worker, discounting the worker's expertise, minimising the effects of their behaviour, blaming other people for their behaviour, being pessimistic or fearful about their chances to change, or being unwilling to change altogether. It is important that we let go of the expert model, that we are the person who knows best. As workers, we want the person to view us as a facilitator, adopting a non-confrontational, collaborative approach to guide the person towards change. It is a good idea to not confront discord directly. Rather, use strategies such as shifting the focus of the discussion or simply reframing what the person has said. Thinking through how you ask questions rather than expressing statements is a good starting point. Consider this simple example as a way of reframing a conversation. Please spend a couple of minutes reading over this example conversation between an individual and a worker. In this simple example, we can see this is a less direct approach, but gets the worker to the same place as asking more probing questions would have. Tapping into what the person is saying or not saying is important. In this example, the worker did not ask, well, how much are you drinking? Or recommend to the person the appropriate level of alcohol units they should be consuming. The worker focuses on the relationships. Secondly, we're going to think about partnership and empowerment. and how this can help when people are in a pre-contemplative or contemplative stage of change. We can empower people by making sure they are aware of choices available and promoting shared decision-making between the individual and the worker. The aim is to do with people, not to people. We don't want to create dependency. People are capable of change. Please spend a couple of minutes reading over and considering the different examples of choice and shared decision-making that can be offered when supporting people with multiple complex needs. A truly collaborative relationship is a powerful motivator. People benefit from this relationship the most when the worker also embodies hope that change is possible. Here is a useful reminder of some hints and tips to follow when supporting people who are in the pre-contemplative or contemplative stages of the cycle of change. Weigh up the pros and cons of change with the person. Use managing discard techniques to help the person engage with the service openly and calmly. Use partnership and empowerment techniques. Establish rapport and build trust. Someone who is in the pre-contemplative or contemplative stage of change is less likely to be able to navigate complex systems and have less desire to change. We will look more at navigating complex systems in the next video and what we as workers can do to support this.